The meeting of Robin Hood and Little John. When Robin came to live in Sherwood Forest, he was rather sad. He could not forget all he lost. But he was not long lonely. Other poor men joined him. They soon formed a band, the Merry Men. Robin Hood was captain of the band of merry men. Next to him came Little John. Robin loved Little John best of all his friends. Little John loved Robin better than anyone else in the world. Yet, the first time they met, they fought awfully. This morning, Robin took his bow and arrows and went to the forest. He came to a river. It was wide and deep and crossed by a small bridge. This bridge was very narrow. If two people tried to pass each other on it, one would certainly fall into the water. Robin began to cross the bridge and noticed a tall man. "Go back and wait," he called out. The stranger laughed. "I have as good a right to the bridge as you. You can go back till I get across." This made Robin very angry. He took an arrow and called out again, "If you don't go back, I'll shoot." "You talk like a coward," said the stranger. "Is it fair to stand with your bow and arrow when I have only a stick?" "You are a coward. You are afraid that I will beat you." Robin was not a coward, and he was not afraid. So he threw his bow and arrows. "You are a bully," he said. "Wait until I get a stick." The stranger laughed. Robin Hood cut himself a thick stick. He saw that the stranger was much stronger than himself. That did not frighten Robin. He wanted to prove that he was not a coward. Robin Hood was fond of fighting. "We will fight on the bridge," said he. "And he who first falls into the river will lose the battle." "All right," said the stranger. "I'm not afraid." It was very difficult to fight on a narrow bridge. First, Robin attacked him. "Aha," said he. "Now it's my turn." And a crack went at Robin's head. Bang, smash, crack, bang. Their blows fell fast. The stranger felt he could not stand it much longer. With all his strength, he sent Robin right into the river. Head over heels he went and disappeared under the water. The stranger was so surprised at Robin's sudden disappearance. He knelt down on the bridge and looked into the water. "Hello," he called. "Where are you?" He could not help laughing. Robin looked so funny in the water. I'm here, called Robin. I'm all right. I'm just swimming. You are not an easy man to beat, he said with a laugh and helped Robin. Well, said Robin, laughing too, you are a brave man and a good fighter. It was a fair fight, and you won the battle. I don't want to quarrel with you. Will you shake my hands and be friends with me? With all my heart, said the stranger. It's a long time since I met anyone who could use a stick as you can. So they shook hands like the best of friends. Then Robin blew his horn loudly. The stranger saw many men dressed in green. It is nothing, laughed Robin. This young fellow and I had a fight. When Robin's men heard that, they were very angry. If he fought our master, we will fight him, said they. But Robin called out, Stop, stop. It was a fair fight. He's a brave man. And we are very good friends now. Robin bowed politely to him. I beg you to forgive my men. They will not harm you, no. They know that you are my friend, for I am Robin Hood. The stranger was very much surprised when he heard that he fought Robin Hood. He heard so many tales about him. If you come and live with me and my merry men, said Robin, I will give you a green sweet. I'd like it, said the stranger. My name is John Little. I promise to serve you truly. John Little, said Will astutely, laughing. John Little, what a name for a man that height. Well, said Robin at last, if we don't get some dinner, I think we will all grow very thin. Come along, my little John. I'm sure you must be hungry too. Little John, said Will astutely, we must christen him again, and I will be his godfather. They had a very merry dinner. Robin found that John was wise and witty. He was more and more pleased with his new friend. But Will and the others did not forget that they wanted to christen John Little again. 7 of them came behind him, wrapped him up in a long green cloak, pretending he was a baby. It was a very noisy christening. The men all shouted and laughed. John Little laughed too. Hush, baby, hush, they said. Then Will stepped up beside him and began to speak. They had some buckets of water and poured it over poor little John. He was as wet as Robin after he fell into the river. Little John looked so funny. At last, the christening was over. Then all the men applauded Little John. They sang, danced, and played the whole afternoon. From that day, Little John always lived with Robin. They became very, very great friends.